Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters, and today we're talking about Anakin Skywalker. And now that we know that he's officially coming to Star Wars Battlefront 2, we're going to go ahead and dive into what abilities he may have in Star Wars Battlefront 2 when he comes to the game as a part of the Clone Wars DLC. But first, I want to remind you guys that we are still running our contest where you can have a chance to win some awesome Star Wars collectibles. There will be 4 winners. So to enter this contest, simply click on the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to keep updated on the contest when we announce the winners. And good luck to everybody who enters. So let's take a look at Anakin Skywalker, talk about Anakin Skywalker, and hit that like button, guys, if you're excited to play as Anakin Skywalker when he arrives to the game in the coming months. So let's dive into his abilities as seen in Galaxy of Heroes. So if you don't know, Anakin Skywalker is already a hero in the game Galaxy of Heroes, which of course is the mobile game, and he has a list of abilities that you can take advantage of in Galaxy of Heroes, which include Deft Blade Work, Reckless Assault, Always on the Offensive, and Righteous Fury. So he has a total of 4 abilities, I believe, in Galaxy of Heroes. Now, if we take a look at the first ability, which is called Deft Blade Work, this one is described as dealing physical damage to target enemies with a 70% chance to inflict healing and buff immunity for 2 turns. So basically this one gives him a little bit more damage output to the enemies. And I think this would be cool if it was more of a force dash, similar to Luke Skywalker's dash, and, you know, what you see with, you know, maybe like Yoda or even Darth Maul. So it'd be really cool to see a really fast force dash move for Anakin Skywalker, because as you know, he's very fast with the lightsaber. Now, moving on to Reckless Assault, this one is described as dealing physical damage to all enemies around him. So this one is probably more similar to what you see with Kylo Ren. So I think this would be more similar to Kylo Ren's ability, where he could do damage to multiple enemies around him. So I think this would be a very cool ability for when you go up against multiple enemies, and really give you the opportunity to use Anakin Skywalker at his best. So he'd be able to really strike down multiple enemies within a very short amount of time, or at least inflict a lot of damage to multiple enemies in a short amount of time. So let me know what you think about that in the comments below. Now we're going to go on to Always on the Offensive. Now this one is a support buff, so it's described as giving allies a 30% offensive boost and then a 20% critical damage. So basically it buffs any allies around him. So that'd be interesting for Anakin Skywalker, you know. He could be seen as both an offensive hero as well as a more support hero too. So he could have the best of both worlds, making him extremely powerful on the light side. Now, the Righteous Fury, that kind of falls in the category of a support type of ability. So just to keep it simple, Always on the Offensive and Righteous Fury could be combined into one ability. That's a support type ability for Anakin Skywalker in Battlefront 2. So let me know if you feel that fits Anakin Skywalker for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And feel free to leave a comment below and leave your ability ideas for Anakin Skywalker. You know, would you like to see a force push from him or something else? Let me know in the comments below, because I would love to hear what you guys think. Now, other considerations for Anakin Skywalker's abilities could include something like Rey's Insight ability, because if you look at Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Anakin Skywalker sensed, you know, that there was something going terribly wrong when Padme was sleeping in the other room. So he's really good at sensing what's going on around him. So, you know, maybe he could have an insight type of ability where he can see through walls or see what's going on in the room ahead of him. So I think that'll be a pretty interesting ability. The question is, would you rather have like a support ability or something else like that? Or maybe they could have, you know, like a force dash move combined with the support ability, and then the third ability would be that insight ability. So there's all kinds of ways they could, you know, add abilities for Anakin Skywalker. And again, let me know what combination of abilities you would like to see for Anakin Skywalker, and I'm very curious to see what DICE settles on as his final abilities when he arrives to Battlefront 2 as a part of the Clone Wars DLC. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe to us here at the Star Wars HQ. We've got all kinds of exciting stuff coming up for Star Wars Battlefront 2. We cannot wait. And I'll see you guys next time. And may the Force be with you always.
Wow.